of the first half, and the Lions will go to the locker room with the lead.
The biggest thing we talked about at halftime was, look, you know, we're only down 4 points here, guys, and we've turned it over twice. Let's just do what we do, and it'll be plenty fine.
How frustrating was it with a knee injury? It had to be embarrassing.
It was, gosh dang it. I was just on the players, like 3 days before, I was on 2 or 3 of our guys with injuries about, you know, I don't know how you guys can't stay healthy.
Right.
Just opening my mouth up, getting ready to shove my foot into it. And so I'm close to 100% now. I'm jogging now, running, and I just don't want to be told I can't do something 20 years from now.
Even though you still orchestrate the offense, and it's a record-setting offense, yeah, you're not calling plays now. Does that help you manage the game better?
After the injury, there was no choice, and I enjoy still being involved in what we do offensively, and we'll be working with Pete throughout the course of the game. However, when you're fully doing that, it has to pull from somewhere.
Right.
Maybe you're not seeing everything you need to see from just a game management standpoint. It's helped me a lot in regards to just being a head coach, I think.
Drew Brees, unbelievable. I mean, how much freedom? You know, he sets all these records. How much freedom does he have?
Well, he's got quite a bit. Probably 25 to 35% of our offense would be such that we might go from a pass to a run or a run to a pass.
Touchdown!
Kind of a special place historically, you know, and I was born right down the road in San Mateo, and that's where my father used to take me to see games. And it's an older stadium. They're right on top of you. It was built for baseball, and yet there have been a ton of great playoff games there.
I know.
You were involved in some.
I had a pretty good one there.
Yep, absolutely.
As for today's game, Sean Payton drew upon his knowledge of the Niners' defense.
This guy here is Superman, Patrick Willis.
Patrick Willis, yeah.
We gotta know that he's got a star on him.
Okay.
All right, he's an awfully good player. They're going to play this quarters game, and they're going to pay a lot of attention to Jimmy Graham. There's a little bit of at the line of scrimmage, Drew Brees.
Right.
Can you tell the difference between quarter, half, and then can you see when this safety really enters that front tighter than we want him to be?
Right.
Coach Harbaugh and his staff and their players have done a great job.
Sean, we appreciate give us some inside information.
Good stuff. Thanks, Coach. I appreciate it.
The impact Sean Payton's made on this New Orleans team, Howie, I think has to put him as one of the top 2 or 3 coaches in the entire NFL. Just a fantastic football coach.
He is, as I said before, he's merciless. Drew Brees is merciless. That second half versus Detroit, I don't care what they're up by, the foot is on the gas. And I think the turning point for this team was the St. Louis loss to the Rams. It forced them to change their protection package. They're going with double wings now outside the tackles, chipping the outside rushers, leaving their interior dominant 3 on their own, which could potentially negate San Francisco's strength, their front 7, and particularly their front 4's ability to get there and play coverage.
Sean Payton was a coach with me with the Giants the first year we went to the Super Bowl, and he is, and not in a bad way, he's a cocky...
The one you lost.
The one we lost to Baltimore. He's a cocky, arrogant, in a sense. You know, he's a competitor. And TB, you can't hurt me. Whatever. You wait till you start talking. I'm jumping in on you, bald man. But anyway, so he has that arrogance about him. As much as he says to the player, he trusts the players and he lets Drew Brees do what he wants to do, Sean Payton's finger is on the button with everything that they do there. But their thing today is stopping Frank Gore. Defensively, you have to say, let's set the tempo early that we're here to stop the run. Then let Alex Smith win this game if you're going to win it for the 49ers.
Don't interrupt me.
He went right to the ball.
Go ahead. I'm waiting.
I know one thing. I know they got to make an MVP choice soon, and everyone says Aaron Rodgers, and I'm not going to argue why not Aaron Rodgers, but golly, how can you not look at Drew Brees and just give him a piece of it?
Sure.
What he's done, I can't even describe. The only problem I see behind all the great things that have happened for the Saints this year is what's going to happen, Jimmy. They're going to start having their coaches rated and taken from them, and a great coach with a great coaching staff, they win.
Golly, you could be right.
All right, kickoff for that game is just a few moments away, but right now, it's time to get fired up, presented by Burger King. And if you watch our show every week, you know that this is the time where one of the guys up here usually presents some well-timed, well-thought-out, intelligent commentary. Today, instead, we have this.
Are we rolling? Let's do this. Hello, America. It's me, your president. Not really, but I could get used to that. Still not sure if I should run. It's not that I don't want to be president. It's just that the White House is so small compared to my apartment and some of my cars. Enough of that. Let's get into the playoffs, which, by the way, is easier said than done. Right, Jerry? You just got trumped. Here we go. It's round 2 of the playoffs. The big game today is Saints-Niners. Drew Brees is more dangerous than a marriage without a prenup. Am I right, Michael? Terry? Ding! I do my own sound effects now. The game's in San Francisco. The last time the Niners played at home, the lights went out. In fact, Candlestick Park is so prone to blackouts, they've officially named it Lindsay Lohan Park. Congratulations, Lindsay. I've been trying to get my name on a stadium for years. My G-men play the Packers tomorrow. I'm so excited, I think my hair just moved, really. But just to be clear, I'm not upset about the Jets not making the playoffs. When I say I'm a huge Jets fan, I don't mean the team. I'm talking about my massive collection of private airplanes. How am I doing? Is that okay?
It's not good, Frank. Quite frankly, it's not even close to luxurious or extravagant. That's it. It's Tebow time.
What?
The first 3 quarters of this sketch were pitiful and boring, but the end is going to be the most luxurious, incredible, and exciting quarter anywhere in the world. That's right. I'm taking over. Tebow time equals Trump time.
Don't tell me.
That's right. I've unofficially bought the term Tebow time. By the way, your picks are worse than the ones Andy Dalton threw last week. I'm taking them over too, so...
I'm fired.
Frank, never say that in front of me again. I hate the term.
But, you know...
Look, I'm picking the Saints over the Niners and the Pats to beat the Broncos. Tebow time has to come to an end, and it's coming to an end right now. And also, the Ravens in tomorrow's game, I'm picking them too. Okay. Now, let me throw it back to a group of guys who would be great on future episodes of The Celebrity Apprentice.
Even Kurt?
Who's Kurt?
That was
Let
funny.
you go without it.
That was funny,
And
though.
by the way, I had a prenup. Didn't help me much, but I had one.
He looked like
Let's
mini
get
me.
to the standings here. TB, he's been running away with this thing all year, but Michael's gotten close. Strahan within 5 points, and this weekend's games are all worth 6 apiece, so anything can happen. As we get to it, Frank or Donald likes the Saints to slip by San Fran. Jimmy, who you taking?
I'm taking the Saints.
I can't catch this man without taking a chance. I'm going to 49ers.
I'll go with the Saints.
Of course I'm going with the Saints.
All right.
Of course. I'm a Louisiana boy.
Last week,
Gillum.
everybody went against Tim Tebow. People on Twitter said, please pick against him this week and against their team, because they know every time that you pick their team, it
Not a
doesn't work.
problem.
Patriots.
So across the board, everybody's going to Patriots here today.
We'll do
once
our
again.
part.
Then we get Baltimore tomorrow hosting Houston. Anything different, Jimmy?
I'm taking Baltimore.
I'm a Houston boy, but I have to go with Baltimore.
Ravens in a rare home playoff game. Baltimore.
So basically, Denver against Houston in the AFC Championship. Write it down right now. All right, guys, let's get to an extra point before we get out of here. One thing you're sure will happen today. Why don't we start with you, TV?
Just for the fun of it, even though I picked the Saints, I do believe Alex Smith will find that deep ball today. Crabtree could be huge.
Yeah, I think Alex Smith, look for him to make a play down the field, either on first down out of their jumbo package or on third down.
I think look at Aldon Smith. There's so many Smiths on this team, you get it mixed up. Aldon Smith have a big day today, putting pressure on Brady since the Saints passed so much. Aldon. Yeah, he'll get a lot more time on the field today. Keep it up. When this camera goes off, you know what happens.
Surprise, surprise, surprise. New England will have a difficult time with the Bronco running game.
All right, that game comes later tonight. Up next here on Fox is the NFC divisional matchup. The New Orleans Saints and that #1 ranked offense taking on the #1 defense in the NFC. The San Francisco 49ers back in the playoffs. We can't wait. It should be a great one.
So listen up. Ford F-150 was just named Motor Trend's 2012 Truck of the Year. Know why? Well, here's your lesson of the day, pal. It's all in the name. Motor Trend. See, the Ford F-150 is the only truck out there with EcoBoost, which is a powerful motor that also delivers on the trend of excellent gas mileage. Got it? It's Truck of the Year 101, baby. Class dismissed. This is the future. This is the Ford F-150.
Well, Mr. Raji, we could save you hundreds by doing a discount double check.
Not you too, Raji. You're on my team. You know that's my move.
The discount double check?
No, that's my touchdown dance, man.
Here we go again. Sir, you're not even doing it right. Raji, drop it.
Show me what you got, Raji.
What is this?
Come on now. You said you were a dancer.
Where are you going, buddy? Come on back.
You could save big.
Discount double check.
Discount double check! Ow!
Get to a better state. State Farm. The bacon and cheddar BK Toppers Burger with all new, thicker cut hardwood smoked bacon. More beef, more value. One of the new BK Toppers Burgers for just $1.99. Only at Burger King.
Check it out. Right now, you can have it for free.
Imagine if you could get the best for free.
Why would we give our best stuff away for free?
At H&R Block, we believe you deserve the best tax preparation available for free. So for a limited time, we'll prepare simple federal tax returns for free. Call 1-800-HR-BLOCK.
Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
Do I really need to holler?
Up to You gum from Mentos. 2 flavors, 1 pack. It's up to you.
In 4 days. Come on, let's go! The Idol premiere is finally here. Be there for extraordinary talent. Oopsies! And all the memorable moments.
How's things in Beantown?
Hot, humid, and happening. Just like your daughter. Awkward. American Idol, the 2-night premiere begins this Wednesday at 8/7 Central on Fox.
As we welcome you back to the NFL on Fox, we are down to the Elite Eight. And we're going to send it out to Kenny Albert, Daryl Moose Johnston, and Tony Saragusa to call this one. It's time for a kickoff of a terrific weekend of live playoff football.
Thanks, Kurt. A spectacular afternoon here in San Francisco as Candlestick Park will host its first postseason game in 9 years. Here come the San Francisco 49ers as they get set to host this divisional playoff matchup with the New Orleans Saints. Kenny Albert, along with Moose and Goose, Daryl Johnston, and Tony Siragusa, should be a tremendous matchup, and the winner will advance to